Hi. Today I wanted to share with you a bit about this company, and I've done quite a lot of research on this, and I'd like to share with you. I just want to show you the intro first. Bit of a brief about the LAC. So they're a lithium mining company, and they have two major projects. One in Argentina that's about to be built, or the phase one is going to be done for mid this year, and they're going to start production there. It's in fact the largest new lithium mining project within the last, I guess, 20 years that's going to come online this year. And they jointly operate at this location with their partner Ganfeng Lithium. And as you can see here on their website, they have a roughly 50-50 ownership split with this project. And then in addition to that, they also have Thacker Pass in Nevada, which they 100% fully own, but they are still waiting for the final permits from the federal level. But let's rewind a little bit. A couple of months. Let's go a couple of months back to December last year. Okay, so as you can see, this company LAC, they have two mines. One in Southern America, Argentina, another one in this US in Nevada area, and they just got the state pass, state permit, so the risk is lower now. And they are applying for the federal pass from the president. So I'm going to show you another section of the video. I think it's critical. So, they've announced a so-called action plan, and well, at first glance, it reminded me of something.
45 days to get us back on track. 45 points. It's a 45-day, 45 point, 1 point per day. We get 45 points. We're back in business.
So, in this first action plan statement here from December, you can read things like, and I quote, for example, lithium is a critical input to batteries, where the United States currently has very little domestic supply. Well, that's not a big surprise. That's well known, right? So a lot of the lithium comes from South America, from Australia, and from China. So, and I continue. So they have funded 24 teams to expand sourcing of lithium from geothermal brines and approved a permit for the Nevada-based Thacker Pass lithium mine. End quote. So that's very, very meaningful if they kind of mention Lithium Americas and their project explicitly in this report. So this is very meaningful because they continue here with other renowned names like Ford and GM that are pushing more or less successfully towards electrification of their product lineup. They mention here Redwood Materials, so that's the battery recycling company that J.B. Straubel, so the former Tesla executive and co-founder, has founded. So he has left Tesla a couple. So as you can see, there's this Biden-Harris plan to that they kind of like acknowledge that the US doesn't have all these raw materials, which is very important and critical to the country. They have been buying cheap things from China, Australia, and all that. And then they are talking about Redwood Materials as well. This company is a recycling company. I will give you the link later. You can research on this as well. It's not a listed company yet. Um, so I want to bring you to another part, another positive stimulus. Thacker Pass and Lithium American Thacker Pass. To strengthen this supply chain, they outlined Thacker Pass and Lithium Americas, which is very meaningful. So in the next couple of documents, they do not mention Lithium Americas or Thacker Pass specifically, but I mean, once you read that and understand the situation, it's pretty obvious that they implicitly also mean projects like Thacker Pass. So what I'm talking about here is the new fact sheet and new announcement from February 22nd. So that's just a couple of weeks old. So they announce here major investments to expand domestic critical minerals supply chain measurements. Yeah, they really want to start sourcing these materials domestically in the US. So again, they specifically mention lithium for batteries for electric vehicles, and they expect the demand for lithium and batteries to increase massively over the next couple of years.
Yeah, so as you can see, this is another fact sheet by from the White House on the need to have all the supply chain and critical materials back in the country, which is in US. So, and then just want to share with you that how I think that economically this company will survive because of sustained elevated lithium prices. Otherwise, if it's always cheap, right? It will be very difficult for Western country to set up mining or manufacturing plant because China is a price killer. You know, they will kill every industry because they are the cheapest producer in the world. So everyone will buy from them based on basic economics, best price basis kind of purchase. So I just want to show you this one as well, which is quite important.
Ish $1,000 depending on the purity and lithium type and geographical use. But that's very, very telling because China is a little bit ahead in terms of electric vehicle adoption and battery production. So obviously the demand there for lithium is very high in China. And it kind of tells us what lies ahead for also lithium pricing and lithium demand in other parts of the world, also in the US. So this provides like insane upside to the whole profitability calculation of lithium companies such as Thacker Pass. They do not calculate their profitability and net present value based on
Yeah.
these.
So as you can see, governments are very interested to get all these miners back on board in US. And as I said before, they've already got the state approval. They are just waiting for the federal approval. So now is a good time to enter. I just want to show you another one that the chances of them getting funding. Funding in US, government funding is always a grant. Basically, it's like a free money. So this is another positive catalyst for LAC.
Loan program that Archimoto is applying to for the build out of their new factories. So they want to get funding from the same program here that got additional funding available from the government. So they will have more money available to give to companies. And I would argue that Lithium Americas here has very good chances to get some funding for Thacker Pass if they really want to fund their project with this funding source. So again, they are here addressing the exact argument that the Biden administration has made. So they want to, with this project, obviously support the local and domestic production of lithium for batteries for electric vehicles, right? So that.
Yeah, so as you can see, the lithium batteries for EVs, for storage in your house, especially in US right now, for charging, let's say from solar to lithium batteries in the charging station and then go to your car. These are all green energy initiatives, um, and also are very good positive catalysts as well. I'll do another video to compare why lithium phosphate or lithium ion batteries are better than the nickel cobalt batteries in another video another day. So thank you. Please like. I hope you like this channel and the video as well. Please smash a like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.